All right, so good morning, and it will be a Friday morning, and it will be a chair session today. It's been a long time we haven't done a full chair work, so that's why I'm asking you to have all the props that we have. So the chair, I put a blanket here because I'm working on a metal chair, so it's nicer. But be aware if you do the same, um, that's for some of the practice, if the blanket moves too much, to take it off. And because I'm talking about sliding, so you don't fall, make sure your chair is on a mat so it doesn't slide if you're on like that kind of floor or wood board or whatever. If you're on carpet, it should be okay. But for the rest, please have a mat underneath your chair. 2 blocks, and I took some dumbbells. And instead of the yoga strap, I took my scarf because it's a long scarf. But feel free to take your yoga strap instead. So that is it in terms of prop. I'm placing my blocks in front of my feet for the only reason that I'm only 5'2", and if I sit at the back of my chair, I won't be able to touch my feet onto the ground. So my block is going to be me rising the floor. We're going to sit first. I just want you to remind you all, we bend the knees, we take our behind and we go and place it behind us. Okay, so the head is in the front of the body, and it's like almost like this. It's like going to a chair pose. So you use the weight, your strength you have in your legs, and you bend your knees, and you keep doing this, strengthening the legs, bending the knees until you feel in the back of your thigh you are touching your chair. You can use your hand if you're unsure, and then come and fully sit. That's it. And once you're on the chair, pick up the one cheek, pick up the other buttock. That's it, because we want to feel the way we do on the floor. We want to feel the sit bones and sit on them. And then, as I said, if you're like me, if you're a bit on the shorty side, the block or a bolster or cushion will help you to raise the floor. Alignment, ankle, knee, knee to the hips. Okay, so we're going to start here just to ground very quickly. So I'm still swinging, shall we say, do a little side to side pendulum. And I'm actually awakening enough my buttock. I'm lifting up a bit the pelvic half. I'm going through my whole of my perineum doing this. So keep at it. You bring yourself into a nice gentle swing. There's nothing violent about it. It's almost like a rocking practice. And notice the part of your body which feels the pressure of the chair. And notice how it's creating a line. We are not rocking violently, so we are creating a smooth line that goes from one cheek, one buttock cheek to the other, and crossing the perineum. So we're going to make that movement smaller and smaller. And at one point, we are on our pelvic floor. And we're going to stop the movement when we feel we're in the center of it. And we're going to start here. We're going to connect through the pelvic floor this morning. So the way it's going to work, ultimately, anatomically, where every time we exhale, all the diaphragms of the body travels up. So we're going to squeeze the pelvic floor when the body travels naturally inward on the exhale, okay? So we're going to reinforce this. And on the inhale, we're just going to release the pelvic floor. So starting whenever you feel ready, not forcing the breath, just taking your inhale And on the exhale, squeezing that pelvic floor and allowing it to travel inward as you exhale. When it's time to inhale, take your inhalation and release the pelvic floor. And let's have a few more like that. As you are warming up in the practice, become more and more aware of the the journey inward. How when the pelvic floor falls inward, it travels up towards, possibly you might feel the presence of your uterus. And energetically, it grows like a line that travels through the body. And that's what I'm inviting you to do there. And really come and go and get and squeeze that pelvic floor more and more from the very top of your pubic bone to your tailbone. And feel then your pelvic halves. And it's as if as you exhale and contract the pelvic floor, those two pelvic halves that are on the chair, they're coming towards one another a little bit closer. Because we have the muscles there that are also contracting. They're also part of our pelvic floor, our diaphragm. So keep relaxing. There is no teeth clenching. There is no effort done in the shoulders. There's no squeezing. The next time you exhale, go and count for 4 at the end of your exhale before inhaling. I said 4, it can be 2 if you can only do 2. So hold the squeeze for 4 or for 2 or for 3, and then relax. And relax. Last one. And then we're going to release this practice. See how that feels. And then very gently begin to rock again. And notice the difference with the first time you rock. Is there more awareness of where you're sitting? Is there more activation? And then we're going to go back towards the tailbone and forward towards the pubic bone. And I rest my hands on my thigh. Okay. So here we're not going to go so much into the pelvic floor. We're going to, I should put my, into a cat-cow. So we're here. So when we go towards our tailbone, we're going to round up our spine and drop the chin to chest. And as I inhale and I rock forward towards my pubic bone, I line up, I extend and lengthen my spine into the cow. On the exhale, I roll and I do my cat. And I really am very inclusive from tailbone all the way through the spine to the very top of my head. So let's do it very slow. Let's take at least a count of 4. The next time we inhale and 4 on the exhale. So it'd be like inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale 2, 3, 4. And exhale 3, 2, 1. Let's have 2 more by yourself. And if 4 is not long enough, you can make it 6. So make sure the shoulders are far away from your ears, that you are not clenching the teeth, that you are not biting your tongue, and that you place your enjoyment into your heart, into your discovery of how it feels to do that movement this morning. At the end of your next inhale, hold the pose. And same at the end of your exhale, hold the pose. And come back to center. And once more, noticing how it feels. If you need to adjust, because as soon as we move, we like music instrument. As soon as we move, we miss a line. So we need to be tuned back in. So find again your center, your sit bone, the center where to sit, and realign your knees to your thigh, your knees to your ankles, to your hips, I meant, not to your thigh. Good. Okay, we're going to pick up one foot. So I took my right knee. I pick up my right knee into my chest first. Then very gently, my knee is fully closed. I'm going to turn from my hip, not from the knee. Knee is closed. And I reach with my right foot on top of my thigh, left thigh. And here I take my foot and start giving it a beautiful squeeze, greeting my right foot and noticing how it feels. What does it need? Use my thumbs to give it a bit of pressure. Squeeze your heel. And then go and take your fingers between the space between the toes. So watch out, if your skin is very dry, if you're not used to stretch your toes a lot, just go and put the very tip of your fingers, because we don't want to crack the skin between the toes, okay? So see what you can do. And then with your other hand, go and lengthen the toes. Ooh, feels nice. Okay. And then I don't know if you can see, the heel of my hand is towards my arch. And I'm just going to move my foot. This is like my foot goes one way and then point to the other way. One direction, the other one. But it's not my ankle doing the work. I hold my ankle. It's me pushing and pulling with my hands. And notice the difference. And the same with my hand. So the ankle obviously is coming with the movement, but it's not leading the movement. That's what I'm saying. It's my hand that leads the movement. And that makes a big difference. Okay. And then change the direction of your circle. Beautiful. And go back to the first movement of pointing the toes in one direction and in the next one. Good. More of a little circle. Still the hands leading the move. And reverse. And then gently releasing the fingers. Feel the gap created between the toes. Go and with your thumb, press underneath the base of the toes here on the ball of the feet. Just go and play and feel the release that you can give to your feet in this practice. Squeeze the heel and then just come up and drop that right foot. We're going to do the same work with the left knee in the chest, really in the chest. I take my hand, I close my knee, and I'm rolling from the hip. I insist on saying all that because many of us have knee problems, let's call it that way, knees injuries. So the knee cap stays well closed, or the knee stay well closed. Good. Begin now to do the same work. Just rubbing, awakening the whole of your foot, not only the sole of the foot, the front of it as well, the heel. Just a wee bit. This is also a very nice movement. You put the hand on the back of your foot, and then you close, your fingers are on top of the foot, and you just move from forward and back, forward and back. That's it. And again, it's the hand that leads the movement. It's not the toes. And go and place the tip of your fingers between the toes. Take your time with it and lengthen. Go and lengthen the toes. It's the opportunity to do it. Okay. And then from there, we're going to change, point and flex the foot, really. And again, it's the hand that does the movement. And the ankles accommodate the movement. And then we're going to begin to do a little circle. Notice how your left foot is moving versus your right foot. They won't move the same way. Notice if it's a bit more awkward or more fluent. And don't judge it. Just give it the care that it needs. Oh, feel a little crack or listen to them. And then go back to the point and flex. Nice. And the circle in both directions for the last time. Beautiful. And release. Remove gently the fingers. You can see the tip of the fingers might be a bit red, might have squeezed between the toes. And then once more, just go at the base of your toes and then just give a little bit of a pressure, acupressure point. Oh. And release the foot down to the floor or to the block if you like me. Now, if you like me on the block, you move them away and you come at the very edge of your chair. I'm going to invite everyone to come at the edge of the chair. Okay. And we're going to start picking up the leg. Knee to, so look at that. I am not accommodating. So my torso is not coming to meet my knee. Okay. My torso stays up. I'm on my sit bone and I allow my knee to come up. If that is too much of a movement by itself, you can take your strap. Sorry, okay. And actually, you know what? We can all start with the strap, the scarf or the strap. So you place it on the ball of the foot into both of your hands. You inhale and you come up. If you don't need the scarf too much, you don't pull too hard on it, you know? Again, no tension. And then stretch that leg nice and straight. So we started with the knees bent. We were here, knees bent. And then we stretch the leg. And we bring it back down. Nice and straight, okay? And then we pick it up nice and straight. We bend it and we bring it back down. So up, stretch, down, straight, bend, and come back. Okay? So that was with the scarf. Same thing without the support of the scarf. Inhale up, straighten up, down, up, bend, down. And the torso is not moving. Inhale up, straighten up, down, lift, bend, down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale should be an exhale, so it doesn't really work. Hold on. So let's think it differently. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we have long inhale. Inhale up and straighten. Exhale down. Inhale up and bend. Exhale down. Last one. So watch out, even I felt it because my head was on the breath. I started rounding up my back, okay? So find your sit bone. Engage only the hip. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Exhale down. Beautiful. And we might do the same work on the other side. First one with the movement, just to see how it goes with that side, with that leg. So sit bone again. Make yourself really available. Okay, create the space between the ear and the shoulder. Your breast, okay? Imagine you have light beam, and your light beam just goes at breast level, okay? It's brightening up here, or heart level, not here. We're brightening up the way, not the down, okay? Okay, let's start. So ball of the foot. Inhale, lift and straighten up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift and bend. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up and straighten up. Exhale, bend. Inhale back up and bend. Exhale down. Without, I'll try here. Sorry, you can keep doing with the movement if you at it. And notice as we work far more, that's simply, which is already good, strengthening the legs and actually engaging the hip joints. We're also working on core when we don't compromise our posture, because the body has to hold itself. Nice. Last one. Beautiful. And release. Tap those thighs. Give them a good, and then tap the feet onto the floor. Ball of the feet, heel of the feet, ball, heel, ball, heel. Neuroplasticity, ball, heel. Coordination. That's it. Beautiful. All right. Another one for the legs, and then we might move. So this time, we're going to open up and lift down and come back. So again, if you're not used to those kind of movements, or you need to have an extra security, you pick up the scarf, you on the inhale, you lift. So notice I am not squeezing hard and I'm not here. Okay? I'm really like on my seat bone, picking up with the support of the scarf, my leg. I take into one hand, open to the side and close. Lift, come back, down. Inhaling up all the way to the open. Exhale down. Inhale, coming back. Exhale down. Okay. So you are on the very edge of your chair to be able to do that movement. You want to do it without the scarf, feel free to do so. Okay, we'll have 3 more of those. So here, notice, wow, what part of which muscle actually is being activated to allow that movement. There's never just only one, but there may be one that's going to scream louder than the rest. And that's the one that for you needs to be the more care and strengthening. Last one. Beautiful. And drop this. Again, give a nice rub if you need to. Again, gratitude to the hip joints. And let's start on the other side. Start again with the scarf. And then remember, you can keep the scarf the whole way or not. Inhaling up and opening to the side. Exhaling down. Inhaling up and coming back to the front. Exhaling down. That's it. So here you can choose to take the scarf away. So come really at the very edge of your chair to have all the freedom of movement. And these movements, like the one before, make sure that you're not getting tired and you're rounding up. It's best to stop for a breath or two, realign and repeat, than insisting on going on to something that gets too hard and yeah, you compromise your posture. Last one. And release. Okay, so we've woken up a fair bit, the half of the body, enough for us to go into up and down on the chair. Okay, so tilt forward. If you're unsure, take your hands on your chair and then push yourself. Okay, push yourself. So I just want to show it once more. I'm even going to remove my. So if you are unsure, so first off, the alignment is important. The feet are in the front. The head is going to go into the same direction as the feet. You can take your hands on your chair. Press. So press yourself into your feet and then lift yourself off with the chair if you need it. If you do not need it, you just come. Inhale up. Exhale down, what we did earlier on, behind you. Again, once more, you can hold the chair and come back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep at it. So here we are awakening the upper body as we stand and we open up the arms and we come back. Yeah, I'm on my chair. Inhale up and you look up. Exhale down. So notice what I'm starting doing. Extension of the spine, gentle back bend, sitting, rounding up into that little cat. Beautiful. Couple more. Don't know if you hear my breath. I change my breath. Big inhale. And on the exhale. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Okay, come back up. We're going to give a break to our sit bones. I'm going to take our chair. I'm going to move it for you. Oh, well. Okay, I'm going to put myself in front of the chair. We're going to do a little bit of a release with the sound, like this. So we inhale, we look up. So the whole posture, my new posture. And then on the exhale, I'm going to walk away from my chair and I breathe in and I exhale. Few more times. And then with your next inhale, just walk back towards your chair. Good. On the next exhale, we're just going to take the same posture and we're going to leave the sound. We're going to go into a back strengthening. So align yourself again once more. Take your time. I'm going to pick up my right hand and drop it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And keep at it. Inhale. So there are two postures. Here you can either stare at your mat at the whole time. Okay? And then you can shift to look underneath your armpit and come back. And again, that's not the same movement. It's not the same muscular engagement. So doing both is better. And back at staring the mat. And back underneath the armpit. Staring the mat. Underneath the armpit. Mat to the side. Mat to the side. Once more, mat to the side. Brilliant. And release. Walk back towards your chair. Give yourself a breather. Allow the shoulder to slide down. And you could actually place your hand onto the top of the shoulders here. And notice whether you feel they're the same height or not. And you could do the same here. How do you feel the body? And then after that little breather, we're going to take back the chair. Same posture. I'm going to walk out the opposite side. So left hand and arm lift up. Okay? Okay, let's start. 4 staring at the mat. Soft knee, don't hyperlock the knee. And then 4 underneath the arm. Inhale up, exhale down. And then 2 staring at the mat. And 2 underneath the arm. And 1 staring at the mat. 1 under the arm. And repeat this. beautiful strengthening of the back. Okay, one more of each. And release. So the release here is going to happen by gently bending the elbows. So the elbows goes a little bit closer to the mat. And allow my head to hang. I bend my knee a little bit more. And I breathe and relax. And I breathe in my back body. And I exhale. Beautiful. Come back into the posture and then walk back towards your chair, noticing how it feels. Okay. Coming back onto the chair. The chair is a super creative, super creative environment, I feel like saying. There is so much you can do with it. Hold on, I just want to make sure. So then you're going to take your dumbbells. And let's see what sorcery we can do. Okay, you see me well? Yeah, it's good enough. So first off, let's connect with just our arms. If you do not have any dumbbells at home, you can take little bottles of water and empty them. And that could be the start of a bit of a weight training. And I just go down all the way. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm still sitting on my sit bone and I am not compromising my posture. Bicep curls. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Super. And then come back. Cactus arm and close. Cactus arm and close. And 3, 4, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, releasing. We're going to work opposite. 1, 1, 1, last one. And swap side. Good. And swap side. No, we won't swap side, we'll stop. Take your weights together above your head. Okay? And then bring your weight behind and pick them up. Okay. You've been with me for a while. Your body feels strong enough. Pick up the knee, extend the leg, and down. Pick up the knee, extend the leg, and down. Beautiful. And release. Okay. I need to change style, that's why. But take the opportunity for the break. And then we're going to repeat this on this side. So my forearms are really close, not my forearm, my arms are close to my ear. Okay. So first, just the tricep work. And then whenever you're ready, and if you feel like it, inhale, extend, bend, and down. Okay, a few more times. And noticing that if you're right-handed, the whole thing might look much more awkward or feel more awkward on that side. Last one. And release. Okay. Let's drop the weight. Take your hands, one arm over the other, intercross and interlace the finger. And then gently side up bending. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, side bend. Side bend. Beautiful. Just let's change now. So palms of the hands together, interlace the fingers, come at heart level and go further. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Beautiful. Last one on either side. That's it. And release hands behind you on the roundy part of the back of your head. Ooh, opening up beautifully those arms at chest. Taking a breath. Actually, something came up because I was holding my block between my, if you want to, pick it up and drop. Pick it up and drop. Pick it up and drop. Pick it up, drop, up, drop, up, drop, up, drop. Few more. Watch out not to fall towards the tailbone. Stay well on the seat bone. Last one. Beautiful. Letting go of the block. Even relax the legs, making them nice and long. Big inhale and open up the arms. Ah, beautiful. Okay, I'm running out of time here. I'm well aware. I just need to do that last one. Okay, again, I want you to be extremely careful with it. Is you come to the edge of your chair and you peel yourself off the chair and then you drop and come back up. Okay, I can't do it here because I don't have the space. That's it. So you drop, you hold, and down, and up, down. So not pressing with your feet. It's all arm work. Two more. One, last one, two. And then walk back, pick yourself up, and give a nice shake to your wrist. Oh. All right. So we're going to stay on the chair a little bit longer. Placing the block if you need them. Taking your blanket and placing it behind you. You're going to rest your back now on the chair. And allow everything to slow down. And fall into the quiet. Leave all of the sensory gate open. Leave your heart open to the experience that is happening. And gently fall into the quiet. and allow everything that moved, that got shaken up, to drop down to the bottom, like sediment at the bottom of the river. Like the sparkle, the speckles in a snow globe. Slow. Bring yourself to stillness. Don't run away with your thought. Be still present on your chair. Enjoy the support of the back of your chair, of your back resting on the back of the chair. Gently drop and drop a little bit more. Aligning yourself to spirit. Feel yourself deeply connected within the body. Everything works together. Looking at your microcosmos, at the collaboration and the high level of community, of consciousness that has happening within the body. Allow the body to be the teacher of that for your outer experience. Very gently take your hands, rub them together, and then just go and place your hands somewhere on your body that needs the extra touch, the extra care, the extra love, or somewhere where it feels nice and nourishing and replenishing to hold yourself. And if you need to do it again, do it again. Rub your hands. Allow for the energy to build up between the hands and go and place it somewhere else or at the same place on the body. And then very gently come back and opening up your eyes. Taking your time with it. Big breath in. And that is us done for today. So I'm going to turn off the recording.